offensive display. Good counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. She got clipped by that counter. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such nice people chanting your name? You can't even hear your opponent man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. That hook was off target. Tasha Jonas in trouble.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice counter shot by her. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Back and forth they go. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. This round. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Jab back. Just box. Don't be
time. Just set her up. You'll take her out. She's ready to go. She's smart.
Go back, win the round. It's only one round that you've lost. You've done all the way through. So get out there.
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you're still landing.
Sing back together and show her. You've done.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
So I need you to get back out there and.
Here we go. It's round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. Hold that thought! Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. A much better game plan here.
Green Days now needs to...
Heavy shots and Jonas can't take any more.
Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. And boom! Back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They exchange punches. They both want the knockout. That left hook missed. No rest for the weary. Misses with the straight left. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Not the best of rounds with 10. Did you see that? Clarissa Shields is in trouble. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas and that. And there's the bell for round 3. You can see the look of frustration in the corner. She was so confident heading into this fight, but that last round seemed to knock it out of her. She's got to figure out a way to turn the momentum around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Some fighters, they think, you know what? My chin's so hard, it's like granite. She thinks her chin is like granite. Some people's are like glass. So she needs to be careful, because granite can turn to glass with just one more shot, one more. And then it's a mental thing more than anything else.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, refight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
There's a counter shot. So close for that uppercut. Nice counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your whip.
Whoa, Johnny! Clarissa Shields just got clipped. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. talk about shields in that last. And there's the bell to start round 4. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy does she need it, because you know her opponent is going to come out blazing, looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. There's a counter shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Clarissa Shields is in trouble.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they going to tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
She catches and counters. These two were made for each other. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Time for the 5th round. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Looking to land the hook. Her stamina is off the charts. Every time they drop their guard, they get... Larissa Shields just got clipped.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fighter expending a lot of a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Get focused.
Nice round. Good round. I like.
Switched off completely.
There's the bell to start round 6. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just avoids the left uppercut. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
That uppercut does not score. Larissa Shields is in trouble.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last. There's the bell to start round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous. Like they're in the on me. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Down goes Natasha Jonas.
Oh, what? What a shot! What? Oh, my goodness!
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
Clarissa Shields just got clipped.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Miss GB is now in trouble. They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
I want to think of... Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Natasha. Round 8, and we're off again. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell?
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Clarissa Shields just got clipped. That was the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because
Down goes Clarissa Shields.
I've seen many shots like that. A simple short shot put the fighter down.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
A lot of big punches, and Jonas can't take it anymore.
Oh, what a shot. What? Oh, my goodness.
It happened. You saw it